been another perfect day in Western Australia. I'm on Dugong Bay on the back of a boat cooking a miso prawn soup. It doesn't get any better than this. Some days are just magic, magic. Now this soup is very simple. I'm not Japanese, but I've worked a little bit with these ingredients and they're knockout, really light and cleansing, so quite an easy thing to cook. In here I've got just a simmering litre of just plain water, and into there a couple of tablespoons of dried shiitake mushrooms. Now the dried shiitake has a lot of flavour, a lot more intense flavour than a fresh shiitake. So that's why we use it for the broth to get that started. Now, I've just got here some miso paste, which is a soya bean paste. This is a white miso paste. You can also get a dark red miso paste. The red miso paste you eat at lunchtime, and the white miso paste is more refined and you eat it in the evening. So I know a lot of restaurants still continue to serve the white miso all through the day because it looks nicer, but a Japanese person will tell you that they eat it for dinner. Now into there, I'm just going to take a little bit of that broth there, literally just a little bit of the water, just to break that down. So that just breaks it down because I'm going to add that to the broth once most of the other ingredients are cooked. We don't want any lumps in there. Now, one of the key ingredients here is a dashi stock. Now this is very acceptable even in high quality Japanese restaurants to use an instant dashi stock. Dashi is made of kombu, which is a giant seaweed or a kelp. So that's about half of that packed to the litre. You can make it as strong as you like, but it is made with kombu, a giant kelp, and also with bonito, which is a striped kingfish tuna family, and they dry it and make a very fishy, beautiful taste. It's used in a lot of Japanese cooking. Now, just in with the prawns. That liquid is already simmering because it's an instant stock. It dissolves very quickly. I've got some deveined tiger prawns here that I've just split up the back there so they cook a bit quicker, and they will also add some flavour to the stock. So they just go in there, and they're likely going to poach just for a few moments. Give them a bit of a stir. You can see they go pink almost straight away because it's already nice and hot in there. Now that's the first stage of the soup ready. So it looks almost too simple, but some things are simple. Some good things are that easy. Do you know what? Whilst I've been here, it's been an amazing experience, and I've collected so many great photographs. I can't wait to sit on the plane back home and reflect on all those pictures. But you should have a look at some of these pictures we've taken. It's glorious. We spent a day and a night in the Buccaneer Archipelago off the Kimberley coast in the northernmost part of Western Australia. There are 1,000 islands here and many tucked away bays, heaps of wildlife and sparkling blue waters. Everywhere you look, it is simply jaw-dropping. Kimberley Horizontal Falls Adventure Tours brought us here. Can't imagine a better place to cook some grub. Aren't they great? Great memories. Now, the noodles, I've got soba noodles here, which are a buckwheat noodle. They come like that, look like spaghetti. They're delicious, low GI, really good for you. Over here I've got some tofu. So all I'm doing quickly is going to make the garnish for the soup. So that just goes there. Everything is built cold on this dish. We go back to the pan now, just with my miso soup. My prawns are just cooked. In goes the miso paste. Very simple. Very simple, quick stir. You can see the prawns are in there cooking. Some wakame, which is the dried seaweed, which is lovely as well. Then all we do is put this together, so it's quite simple. Here it all comes. The boys are coming back from a day's fishing. I can hear the helicopter over my shoulder. Oh, it's great out here. I'm going to miss this next week when I don't have my own helicopter. That goes over the top there. Lovely prawn soup. Some spring onions to finish. Turn the barbecue off. Open a cold beer. One of my favourite soups, prawn miso soup. It's delicious. The boys are back from fishing in the chopper. Now, I hope they've caught more than me. I've been cooking and I'm no good at fishing. I've got nothing on this trip. So perfect evening. We're going to enjoy this together. Keep watching Fresh over the next couple of days. I'm visiting other parts of the Kimberley. What you've seen so far is just a taste of the things to come.